Question 61. Question 61 asks that how many microspore mother cell will give rise to 256. How many microspore mother cell will give rise to 256 microspore by reductional division or meiosis? Now you know that one microspore mother cell or pollen mother cell give rise to 4 microspore. So for 256 microspore, the number of pollen mother cell or microspore mother cell are required are 256 divided by 4, so it is become 64, and 64 is option C, so C is the correct answer. Question 62. Question 62 asks that the pollen tube usually enters the embryo sac. Pollen tube usually enters the embryo sac through the synergid, actually degenerated synergid present at micropyle. So option A is correct answer. Question 63. Question 63 asks that if the number of chromosome in root cells is 14, number of chromosome in root cell are 14. Now root cell are the diploid cells, so 2n is equal to 14. Now the question is, what will be the number of chromosome in synergy? In synergy. Now synergids are the haploid cells, they are n. So if 2n is equal to 14, then n is equal to 7. So 7 is the correct answer, that is option A. So A is the correct answer. Question 64. Question 64 asks that they are a dominant biotic pollinating agent. Now dominant biotic pollinating agent. Usually biotic agents are dominant, and in biotic agent if we go, then bees are most dominating pollinating agent, so option B is the correct answer. Next is question 65. Question 65 asks that which of the following is true or correct about the terror of Bengal? Now terror of Bengal is a name that is given to the water hyacinth plant, and this water hyacinth is also known as Eichhornia crassipus. Now if we go with option with respect to the terror of Bengal, option 1 is given as it is an aquatic plant. Yes, it is an aquatic plant. Option 2, it is an invasive weed. Yes, it is invasive weed as it was introduced due to its beautiful shape of leaves and flower. Option 3 is does not drain oxygen from the water, which leads to the death of the fish. Actually to drain the oxygen, so there is a depletion in the level of oxygen, due to which the death of fish occurs, so it is incorrect, that deplete. And fourth is given as it can propagate vegetatively. Yes, it can propagate vegetatively. So first, second and fourth are the correct, so D option is the correct answer for question 65. Question 66. Question 66 asks that in majority of angiosperm, So if we go with the option A is given as egg has a filiform apparatus. Actually, it is incorrect. Cynorhizid have a filiform apparatus which guides the entry of pollen tube. Statement B is given as there are numerous antipodal cells. It is actually incorrect. There are 3 antipodal cells. C is given as reductional division occur in the megaspore mother cell. So megaspore mother cell undergo meiosis. It is correct, and it produced 4 megaspore. So it is a correct statement. And D is given as a small central cell is present in the embryo sac. Actually, there is a large central cell, not a small. So it is a incorrect. So C is the correct answer for this. Question 67. Question 67 asks that in which of the following types of embryo sac, in which of the type of embryo sac the megaspore nuclei do not fuse to form 3n nuclei at chalaza end. So to identify that 3n nuclei is present at chalaza end or not, to understand we have to understand all the option. So now option A is given as Fritillaria type of endosperm. Now if we talk about the Fritillaria type of endosperm, this Fritillaria type of endosperm is a tetrasporic type, is a tetrasporic embryo sac, and it is a 8 nucleated. Now in this what happens, there is a megaspore mother cell and a single megaspore mother cell nuclei is there. Now it undergo meiosis 1 and 2 nuclei are formed. Then it undergo in meiosis 2 and total 4 nuclei are formed. But out of 4 nuclei, 1 nuclei it present as micropyle end, and 3 nuclei are present at the chalaza end, and these 4 nuclei represents the 4 megaspores. Now out of this what happens, these 3 nuclei fuse to form a single triploid cell. So this is a fuse, and here fusion occur and triploid nuclei is formed, whereas this undergo mitosis and form a 2 nuclei, and these are the 2 haploid nuclei. Now later on what happens, these 2 nuclei undergo mitosis and total 4 nuclei are formed. These are the 4 n haploid nuclei, whereas this triploid nucleus agar undergo mitosis. So we have a 2 3n nuclei, that is triploid nuclei. Now then later on what happens, out of this 3 nuclei, out of this 2 nuclei which are 3n, 1 3n nuclei remains here, 1 3n nuclei come at the center. Out of 3 haploid nuclei remains here, and 1 haploid nuclei come here, and by fusion of this there is a formation of 4n secondary nucleus. Now this 3 will form a egg apparatus, and this 3n cell represent the antipodal at chalaza end. So 3n nuclei present in the chalaza end in case of Fritillaria type, so it cannot be the correct answer. Now B option is given as Plumbagella type. Now Plumbagella type is also tetrasporic and 8 nucleated embryo sac. Now in this there is a single megaspore mother cell with a single nucleus. Now out of this it undergo mitosis 1 and meiosis 1 and then produce a 2 nuclei, and out of this again a meiosis 1 2 happens and 4 megaspore are produced. Out of this 1 megaspore remain at the micropyle end and 3 megaspore remain at the chalaza end. Now again here also this megaspore at a micropyle undergo mitosis and produce 2 haploid nuclei. This fuse and form a triploid nuclei. Now this triploid nuclei again undergo mitosis and total 2, 3 and nuclei are formed, and here these 2 are the N nuclei. Now out of this 1 reached at the center and this one 3N nuclei reached at the center. So now at center we have one 3N nucleus and one haploid nucleus. Now here one haploid nucleus remains at the micropyle end and one 3N nucleus remain at the chalaza end. This N will act as a egg, okay, and this is will fuse and form a secondary nucleus. Now in Plumbagella type there is a no antipodal formation and no synergid, only egg cell present at the micropyle end. Now third option is Adoxa type. Now Adoxa type is also tetrasporic and 8 nucleated. They have a single megaspore mother cell with the megaspore nuclei. Meiosis 1 will produce 2 nuclei. Meiosis 2 will produce a total 4 nuclei. Now out of 4 this they will undergo mitosis and total 8 nuclei will form. Out of 8 again 1 will reach to the center, so 3 nuclei remain at the micropyle end, 3 nuclei remain at the chalaza end, and 2 nuclei remain at the center. They are the polar nuclei. So here there is no fusion of nuclei at the chalaza end in case of this, and this will give rise to the 7 cell 8 nucleated embryo sac. So in case of this Adoxa type is there is no formation of triploid nucleus at the chalaza end, so 3 is the correct answer. 3 is the correct answer, that is Adoxa type. Question 68. Question 68 asks that in which of the following would you expect to find a glyoxysome? Glyoxysomes. Now glyoxysomes are the lipid-rich structures which are found in plants, and animals cannot execute these things where a gluconeogenesis or glyoxylate cycle occurs, and these are found in endosperm of castor. So B is correct answer, and it is a type of microbodies that you should remember. Question 69. Question 69 asks that in an angiospermic plant, endosperm is formed due to the fertilization of secondary nucleus, but it is absent in some of the cells. Okay, endosperm is absent in some seeds like pea, bean, phaseolus, that is moon, etc. So if endosperm is absent, it is known as X albuminous or non-endospermic seed. Now this X albuminous or non-endospermic seed are there in this endosperm get fully utilized or consumed during embryo development. So this is the reason due to which the endosperm is absent. So such type of option is not given in any option. So D is the correct answer, that is none of the above. D is the correct answer. Question 70. Question 70 asks that milky water of green coconut. Milky water of green coconut. Now, coconut is a Coccus nucifera. In this milky endosperm is found in which there is a many nuclei. Vitamins and growth hormone are present, like cytokine, auxin. So this Milky Way represent many nuclei. So it is an example of liquid endosperm where karyokinesis occur, but cytokinesis is absent. So liquid endosperm, that is option C, is the correct answer. Question 71. Question 71 asks that micropyle allows now micropyle and has a synergid, and this synergid allows the pollen tube to penetrate in the ovule at the time of fertilization. So micropyle region from where entry of pollen tube occurs. So A is the correct answer. Now if we go with the option B, activity of germination of pollen tube, no. Pore is swollen, no. So A is the correct answer. Next is question 72. Question 72 asks that palynology deals with study of pollen grain or microspore, and this term given by Hyde and Williams. So option A, pollen grain, is the correct answer, which are studied under palynology. Next is question 73. Question 73 asks that when pollen tube enters through funiculus, or base of ovule, here it should be integument, because in question there should be a correction, that they should not write a base of ovule, they should write integument, because if there is an entry of pollen tube within ovule through micropyle, then it is known as porogamy. Through chalaza, then it is known as chalazogamy. And if it is through the integument, then it is known as mesogamy. If it is entering through the funiculus, then they should write it through the integument, then only answer mesogamy can be correct. So B is the correct answer, that is mesogamy. So please student, make this correction of integument in place of the base of the ovule. Question 74. Question 74 asks that Nist was able to get strawberries of various shape. Strawberries of various shape. Now in strawberries there is a specific type of fruit that is known as Itarios. There is now Itarios or aggregate fruit. And this aggregate fruit is formed by the apocarpus or free carpel of a gynoecium. Now the shape of strawberries will depend on the number of free carpels. So what happens, if the number, there is a plus or minus in the number of carpels, they may affect the what a particular shape. So option C is appropriate match, that is telling that selectively removing some carpels and by searching genotype as well, that can affect also the shape. So we can identify, so C is the correct answer for the various shape of the strawberries. Question 75. Question 75 asks that development and formation of pollen grain in anther of stamen. Development and formation of pollen grain in anther of stamen means it is a formation of microspore, and that is a formation of microspore from the microspore mother cell or pollen mother cell by meiosis. Then this process is known as microsporogenesis. So C is the correct answer.